Welcome to another Spark D Keeping It Real morning show. I was asked to elaborate on a topic that I already had brought up in another topic, but now it's its own topic. And the topic of today is sometimes you gotta lose yourself to find yourself. Now, you believers of Jesus, believers of Christ, know this story all too well, because if God have to, he will strip you bare just to get you to realize who's in control, just to put you where he needs you to be, just to eliminate you from those people so he can do what he got to do sometimes to those people and don't want you in the way when he go to throwing his wrath. So we can't always look at things in such plain perspectives. We have to look at things in a spiritual perspective, because God doesn't make any mistakes. And I know I gave y'all briefly something that happened to me recently. I lost a lot. I lost 6 children, a 5-bedroom house, 2 vehicles, my job, all my income, my insurance, everything you could name, I lost except the clothes on my back, my money, my man, everything. And it was just like, you know what? I don't know, but God keep telling me it's time to leave this place. And so I did. And since I left, I accomplished more in 30 days than I did in 30 years. Look at God. So you can't always look at your losses as losses, because God don't make mistakes. As long as your faith is in him and your faith is at least the grain of a mustard seed. I'm sorry for pausing like that, y'all. I actually had a mustard seed. So it's backwards. I guess the camera reads everything backwards, but that's a mustard seed inside of those parentheses right there. So you don't even need a lot for him to work. You just need to know that he's working. This is an actual mustard seed. Look how small this piece of paper is. I think it's smaller than my piercing. Look at God. So now, slowly but surely, I brought my shovel. He moved mountains, but I brought my shovel. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get in his way, but I still use my hands and feet that I still have and my wisdom that I still have to assist my situation. But I didn't make the plans. I let him move, and I just sat back and followed. So y'all got to put God in control, because you have to technically lose yourself. You have to technically die in order to be reborn. I mean, technically die. And it, to me, I know in the Bible you have a couple of deaths they speak of, but when it comes to spiritual, you could spiritually die multiple times. And if you are astray or you ain't get it the first time, God will keep going back through it. And it's like a drug addict. If I quit doing cocaine, say I snort cocaine, and I leave it alone and I come back to it, the high gonna be so, it's gonna come back more effective that next time, and it might bust your heart and kill you. So you want to learn from your experiences. You don't want to keep having to go through the same test over and over, because if you either gonna get it or you don't. Once you complete it or you don't, the wages of sin is death. So if that's not where you want to be, live, learn, laugh, and every time you fall, keep getting back up. Don't let nobody stand in your way. If you got to leave your mama, your children, your boyfriend, make sure everybody's safe. Now, don't just abandon your children. But if that's what you got to do to find yourself and find your peace with God, sorry, y'all, you will be rewarded for that. God gave his only begotten son. So what are your children to Jesus? So if God can give his only begotten son, you can't lose everything for him? I think so. It's worth it. Y'all come follow me in the morning. I hope y'all learned something today. Love, peace, and happiness. Keep following me. Stay tuned in.